Jake Paul Payday reveal. How much he actually made versus Anthony Joshua despite brutal KO loss. The per-second breakdown of Paul's earnings stunned boxing fans worldwide. Jake Paul's blockbuster boxing match with Anthony Joshua ended in a punishing sixth-round knockout. But the financial figures behind the spectacle are revealing just how lucrative the bout was for the YouTuber-turned-boxer, even in defeat. The heavyweight clash, streamed globally to millions of viewers, has quickly become one of the most talked-about boxing events of the year, not only for the result in the ring, but for the extraordinary sums reportedly generated. Even after suffering a knockout loss, Paul is believed to have secured a payday that rivals the earnings of elite world champions. Massive purse behind the heavyweight showdown. The fight reportedly carried a total purse in the region of $184 million, around 138 million pounds. A figure said to have been split broadly evenly between Paul and Joshua before bonuses and additional revenue streams were taken into account. If accurate, that would place Paul's earnings at around $92 million, 70 million pounds, for a single night's work, despite the decisive loss. The scale of the numbers immediately sparked comparisons with some of boxing's most lucrative events, underlining just how commercially powerful crossover fights have become. The bout's global streaming deal and extensive promotional buildup played a major role in driving revenue far beyond traditional boxing paydays. Paul's own claims and industry estimates. In the build-up to the fight, Paul publicly suggested through a post on X that the total earnings could be even higher, floating a figure of $267 million, 200 million pounds. While that claim has not been independently confirmed, it added to the growing debate around how much money the event truly generated. Industry insiders have since offered more conservative estimates, suggesting that both fighters likely earned tens of millions rather than nine-figure sums. Even so, figures in the range of $40 million to $50 million, 30 million pounds to 37 million pounds, for Paul would still place the bout among the most profitable of his career. Why the knockout loss did not hurt Paul financially. Despite the knockout defeat, the financial breakdown of Jake Paul's night in the ring highlights just how little the result affected his earnings. According to Hoops on X, Paul spent a total of 989 seconds fighting, yet still walked away with one of the most lucrative paydays in modern boxing. Based on reported figures, that works out at approximately $93,023, 70,000 pounds, per second, or $5.58 million, 4.2 million pounds, per minute of fight time. Across the 6 rounds contested, Paul is estimated to have earned roughly $15.3 million, 11.5 million pounds, per round, underscoring the scale of the event regardless of the outcome. The numbers illustrate how Paul's earnings were driven by the commercial success of the fight rather than the final result. Revenue generated through global streaming, promotion, and audience reach meant that viewership and attention carried far greater financial weight than whether he won or lost. As a result, the knockout loss had little impact on the overall value of the night for Paul. Knockout loss and the bigger money picture. Although Paul's knockout defeat dominates the sporting narrative, the financial aftermath tells a different story. Even in loss, the event reinforces his ability to generate enormous revenue, highlighting a growing shift in boxing where marketability and audience reach can outweigh results inside the ring. The payday has reignited debate about boxing's evolving business model, as fighters with mainstream appeal continue to command extraordinary sums regardless of outcome.